I didn't have the privilege of a normal childhood. Before I turned 6, my mom, she was diagnosed with cancer, and a few months later, she passed away. I had to learn to cook and clean at that age. I made a mess, of course. I burned food, destroyed pots, but I did what I had to do.
I was a scared little boy, living with social anxiety. I was even too afraid to raise up my hand in class. I really thought that it was a fear that I could never overcome.
After SPM, I knew I wanted to study fashion, but the financial burden of college was something I wasn't really comfortable with laying on my parents.
I was also homeschooled growing up, and so when it came time for me to further my studies, I was very much looking forward to life in college. Unfortunately, lockdown hit and safety regulations required schools to conduct all of their classes virtually. I knew that for once I wanted to experience some form of normalcy, so I waited it out. And that waiting resulted in me attending Sunway College at 21 years old. Definitely not your typical age.
And as a kid, I really enjoyed playing The Sims, and that got me interested in interior designing. During my SPM, me and my family were moving to a new home, and having the power to choose all the furniture, the tiles, the curtains, really solidified that it is something that I had to pursue. And to that end, I had to overcome my fears.
So when a friend told me about the scholarship program Sunway College was offering, I had nothing to lose, so I applied. By some miracle, my application was accepted and I was offered a scholarship for Diploma in Fashion. However, when the world of fashion opened up to me, I grew anxious. I didn't really know what in fashion I wanted to do.
I think the turning point for me is the environment that our lecturers create. They foster such a friendly and open space for us to speak, share and grow together. And for once, it didn't matter where we grew up or our background, we were all equal and accepted. You have no idea how much that meant to me.
The thought and care that Sunway College puts into providing the best materials and the state-of-the-art facilities for their students is astounding. That really elevates me and inspires me to be the best version of myself. I find myself doing things that I never thought possible. I was reaching out, connecting with my course mates, as well as competing in the MIFF furniture design competition. I was no longer playing with simulations, I was creating designs to meet real-world needs.
Sunway campus is dubbed the most happening campus for a reason. I was given the opportunity to design costumes for Sunway Lagoon's Nights of Fright. And I felt that this is it. This is what I've wanted to do in fashion. I love designing costumes. It's experiences like these that help me feel my passion and make me see challenges differently.
To my mom, watching over me from above, instead of dwelling on the sorrows of yesterday, I'm choosing to create my own tomorrow.
To the scared little boy of my past, never let fear stop you from being your best ever again.
To my old self, the future isn't scary. What's scary is never pursuing your dreams.